Welcome back to InfoMinds. Today, we're diving into a critical topic that's reshaping the future of global security and international relations: the role of AI and advanced technologies in modern warfare. As the world witnesses rapid advancements in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, and space tech, two superpowers stand at the forefront: the United States and China. These countries are competing in what many are calling the new arms race, not of nuclear weapons, but of digital dominance. So, how is AI transforming warfare? What's at stake for global security? And are we moving towards a future where AI-driven conflict becomes inevitable? Let's dive into these questions and more. Before we get started, let us know in the comments: do you think AI in warfare is a threat to humanity, or is it an inevitable step forward in our evolution? AI and related technologies have already begun to revolutionize military strategies and capabilities. Let's break down the three main technological pillars shaping this new frontier of warfare. AI has become a critical tool in modern warfare, used to process and analyze vast amounts of data, predict threats, and even operate autonomous weapon systems. Military AI applications include facial recognition for identifying enemies, drones capable of autonomous attacks, and algorithms that can assess battlefield conditions in real time. AI enables faster and more precise decision-making, allowing military forces to respond swiftly to threats. For example, the U.S. military uses AI to analyze satellite images and monitor enemy movement, while China has been developing advanced surveillance systems capable of real-time facial recognition in crowded urban spaces. Cybersecurity is now a vital component of national defense. Cyber attacks on military systems, power grids, or financial institutions can disrupt a country's economy and even cripple its ability to respond to physical threats. The US and China have both invested heavily in cyber capabilities. China, for instance, has been accused of state-sponsored cyber espionage targeting US defense contractors and tech firms. The US counters with its own cyber operations aimed at safeguarding national interests. Both countries are in a constant state of cyber defense and offense, with cyber warfare becoming a domain as important as land, sea, and air. Space has now become the next battleground, with both the US and China making advancements in satellite technology, space-based weaponry, and even anti-satellite missiles. Satellites are essential for military communication, navigation, and surveillance. The US has a Space Force, which focuses on protecting American interests in space, while China has made significant strides with projects like the Baidu navigation system, an alternative to GPS. This space race impacts not only military strategies, but also global infrastructure and communication systems that rely on satellites. Together, these three areas, AI, cybersecurity, and space tech, form a triad that's redefining what it means to be a superpower in the 21st century. The United States and China are in a fierce competition to establish dominance in AI and advanced tech. This rivalry is shaping global alliances and setting the pace for technological innovation. Let's examine how both nations are using AI to bolster their influence. The United States remains a global leader in AI research, with companies like Google, Microsoft, and OpenAI at the forefront. The U.S. government collaborates closely with private tech companies to leverage AI for national security. Programs like Project Maven, an AI initiative by the Department of Defense, use AI to analyze video footage and improve intelligence gathering. With its well-established tech industry, the U.S. has the infrastructure to quickly implement AI advancements in the military. China, however, takes a different approach. AI development in China is heavily influenced by the government, which has made AI a national priority. China's ambitious next-generation AI development plan aims to make China the world leader in AI by 2030. With state-controlled tech giants like Huawei and Tencent working on military AI applications, China can quickly deploy AI solutions across various sectors, from surveillance to military hardware. This centralized control allows China to integrate AI with fewer bureaucratic barriers, but it also raises concerns over human rights and surveillance. The competition between the US and China doesn't just affect these two countries. Smaller nations are often pressured to align with one superpower for access to technology, infrastructure, and security. The US and China use AI partnerships as diplomatic leverage, offering technology in exchange for alliances or economic support. This creates a complex network of relationships that affects global stability and international policy. As AI becomes more integrated into military operations, ethical and security concerns arise. Let's break down some of the key concerns and why they're significant. One of the most alarming aspects of AI in warfare is the development of autonomous weapons or killer robots, capable of making life-or-death decisions without human intervention. While AI can enhance precision, it also creates a risk of unintended consequences if the technology malfunctions or is hacked. Critics warn that autonomous weapons could escalate conflicts, leading to devastating impacts on civilian populations and possibly even uncontrollable warfare. Military AI is not limited to battlefields. It's also used for surveillance. Advanced AI-powered facial recognition systems are being deployed by governments to monitor their citizens, often leading to concerns over privacy and civil liberties. China's extensive use of surveillance technology is a prime example, with cameras and AI tracking systems used across cities. Although surveillance can help prevent threats, it raises ethical questions about individual privacy and the extent to which governments should monitor their populations. AI can also be used in cyber attacks, making them more sophisticated and harder to defend against. AI-driven malware can adapt in real time, identify weak points, and target critical infrastructure, potentially leading to catastrophic outcomes. With the US and China both developing AI-enhanced cybersecurity and hacking tools, the risk of AI-driven cyber warfare is higher than ever. The cybersecurity arms race highlights the need for international regulations to prevent a global cyber catastrophe. As we look to the future, it's clear that AI in warfare presents both challenges and opportunities. How should countries prepare for this new era, and what might the future hold? Without international regulations, the AI arms race could spiral out of control. Many experts call for treaties that set boundaries for AI usage in warfare, similar to nuclear non-proliferation agreements. These regulations could establish ethical guidelines for autonomous weapons, AI surveillance, and cybersecurity practices. However, achieving global consensus on these issues may be difficult, as each country has its own interests and concerns. While AI is often associated with military applications, it can also contribute to peacekeeping. AI-driven technologies can monitor conflicts, predict tensions, and support humanitarian efforts. For instance, satellite AI systems can detect human rights violations or environmental damage in war zones, providing vital data for international organizations. If used responsibly, AI could play a role in maintaining global peace and security. As AI continues to evolve, the world faces a future where technology and warfare are deeply intertwined. Nations will need to balance technological advancements with ethical considerations to ensure that AI doesn't threaten global stability. AI in warfare is inevitable, but how we manage it will determine whether it becomes a tool for peace or a cause of destruction. To conclude, the integration of AI into military strategy marks a new era in warfare and global dominance. The US and China, as leaders in AI technology, are setting the pace for a future where wars may be fought with algorithms and autonomous machines. This trend presents both opportunities and dangers, with ethical, security, and humanitarian implications for the entire world. Now, we'd like to hear from you. Do you think AI in warfare is an unavoidable reality or a threat to our future? Could it be managed responsibly, or are we opening Pandora's box? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on the evolving world of technology and geopolitics.